My cosplay. Judging from his even more timid than usual tone, he's still hung up on what happened the other day. More importantly, I have questions about the IBN 5100. The IBM 5? IBN 5100. About 9 years ago, someone dedicated a retro PC to Yanabayashi Shrine. That's the one. Know anything? Yes. He remembers. Lukaku actually remembers. Just a while ago, I came to the shrine looking for it, didn't I? And then I asked your old man and he let me borrow it, right? I don't... Right? I don't remember anything like that. What? Is this another effect of changing the past? The IBN 5100 was at the shrine though. Is it there now? I don't know the details. Where are you now? Is your old man there? No. Damn. Okay. Sorry for calling you so suddenly. No problem. I'm sorry that I couldn't help. The IBN 5100 was at Yanabayashi Shrine. That's a fact. And Lukaku knew that. Could the IBN 5100 have returned to the shrine? Did that huge retro PC sprout legs and trot back? It's just silly. But gel banners have teleported out of the microwave. Moeka also instantly moved from the lab to somewhere else. Considering that, it's entirely possible that the same thing happened to the IBN 5100. Maybe I should go check later. Next is Faris. Mayuri, I need to contact Faris. You need Faris-chan for something? I wonder if she's working today. You know her phone number, right? See if you can get a hold of her. Okay. Faris-chan, good afternoon, Yan. It's Mayushi, Yan. Yan. Ocarin says he wants to talk to you, Faris-chan. I'm handing you over, okay? Here you go, Ocarin. It's me. Oin Kyoma. Meow. How unusual for Kyoma to contact me, Meow. There's something I need to ask you. Long ago, you donated a retro PC to Yanabayashi Shrine. Am I mistaken? Nyan? What? What's Nyan supposed to mean, yeah? Oh crap, I started to talk like her. It means you're right, Nya. Though I didn't know it was called the IBN 5100 until recently, Nya. What? Why recently? Darunyan told me, Nya. So that's it. At any rate, Faris has confirmed that the IBN 5100 was at Yanabayashi Shrine. So, did the IBN 5100 disappear from the lab after I retrieved it? No. Kurisu and the others lost their memories of me bringing it back to the lab, so I'm considering two possibilities. One, I went to the shrine but didn't acquire the IBN 5100. It's still at the shrine. Two, before I went to the shrine, someone moved the IBN 5100 somewhere else. Looks like I'll have to go to the shrine after all. So what about the retro PC, yeah? Ah, nothing. Faris was a retro PC maniac, wasn't she? Let's just make sure. Do you have any other information on the IBN 5100? It's a super rare PC. As a charisma-built maid, I expect you to have a strong network in Akiba, correct? I'd like you to use that network and search for any IBN 5100s in Akiba now. We only need to find one. It doesn't matter if it's the one I found at the shrine. Yeah. I can look, but for a price, nya. Price? Is she trying to strike a deal? That's unexpected. Let's hear it. I want you to come over to Faris's apartment, nya. Where is this apartment of yours? I quickly prepare a memo pad and write down the address Faris recites. Oh, so you live in Akiba? I'll be waiting, Nyan. Let's stop by Yanabayashi's shrine and then head to Faris's place. The area around Akiba Station teemed with a weekend crowd. And, as usual, store clerks in maid outfits were there to hand out flyers to passers-by. Well, why are you guys tagging along? Mayushi's never been to Faris-chan's place, but I've always wanted to visit, at least once. I mean, it's Faris-chan's home. No way am I missing this. It might have been a mistake to take the Faris stalker along. He's already derailed our journey with his incessant searching for otaku merch. Well, whatever. If Faris has a problem with it, then we can send him away when we get there. Nothing else matters as long as I get Faris to search for an IBN 5100. I'd stopped by the shrine just before this, but Lukaku wasn't there. With no other choice, I went to the humble shrine office, pressed the intercom button, and met with Luca's dad. When I try asking him if the IBN 5100 was donated to the shrine, he answers, "It certainly was." But after he tries looking for it, he says he can't find it anywhere, and he has no idea where it went. I ask if he lent me the IBN 5100 before, but that event is gone from his memory. What's going on here? It was at the lab just a few days ago, but it has also disappeared from Yanabayashi Shrine. The D-mails definitely have something to do with this. I can only begin to imagine how the past has changed. At any rate, it looks like we'll have to rely on Faris. IBN. What's wrong? That's got to be LabMem 005, Kiryu Moeka. Wait, is she still a LabMem? Mayuri and Daru don't remember her. There's something I need to ask her. I leave Mayuri and Daru to their fawning search for Upa stuff and chase after Shining Finger. Stop! That damn truck got in my way. Where did she go? There. IBN. Gone. Why is it gone? Why can't I find it? Is it really in this town? Don't tell me it's already. It should be here. Has to be. B said so. Kiryu Moeka. Okabe-san? Did you take the IBN 5100 from the lab? I don't want to believe that it was you. You are a fellow lab member after all. But you did display an unhealthy attachment to that computer. So, was it you? You found an IBN 5100? I found one, but it's gone missing. Missing? Don't worry, I won't report you to the police as long as you return it, that is. You don't remember, do you? She looks perplexed. It doesn't seem like she's lying. She really doesn't know? If the IBN 5100 had been stolen from the lab, then Moeka would be my first suspect. So it was the D-mail? Or perhaps it was the work of CERN. I'm sorry, I suspected you, a labman, a comrade. But there's one thing I want you to know. In my long years running from the organization, I've grown unable to trust anyone. Once I started to suspect, everyone looks suspicious. No matter how many comrades gather around me, I always feel alone. Pitiful, aren't I? My words didn't elicit so much as a glance from Moeka as she walked away. At least pretend to pay attention. So Moeka doesn't know I had an IBN 5100, and judging by her responses, she hasn't found one either. I've been thinking, Moeka-san sure is pretty, isn't she? She's got a nice figure, and she's tall too. She'd look great in one of my costumes, haha. What? You've met Moeka before? Sure I have. When? When you brought her to the lab. I did? Daru, do you remember her? Sure, we met at the lab. After Moeka sent her D-mail, Miyuri, Daru, and Kurisu behaved as if they'd never met her before. But now, both Miyuri and Daru know her? Does that mean Moeka's past was reconstructed again? Given the timing, it has to be Lukaku's D-mail that did it. How can that be related to the labmem's knowledge of Moeka? Is this another example of the butterfly effect? The cause doesn't match the effect at all. Ocarin, we need to get going. Faris-chan's waiting, remember? That's true. Let's think about the Moeka issue later. Right now, we should look for the address written on the memo pad. By the way, Miyuri, what's Faris' real name? Whoa, Ocarin, hold on there. Faris-chan's name is Faris Nyanyan. She doesn't have any other names. Face reality, Daru. Faris Nyanyan is just her professional name. Whoa, you're the worst. Why do you have to crush my dreams like that, man? Well, Miyuri, don't you know? Is it okay for Miyushi to tell you? It's not like you took a vow of secrecy, right? And besides, we're visiting her home, so we'll find out soon enough. Oh, I guess you're right. Just promise me you'll keep it secret, okay? Like from the masters who come to May Queen. Okay, Faris-chan's real name is Akiha Rumaho-chan. Nya, not listening. Akiha? The same characters as in Akihabara. Appropriate. It's from Kurisu. Japanese TV shows are all boring, aren't they? But then again, all I watch in America are news and dramas. Should I reply? Be careful, the organization controls everything you see on TV. Watch too much and soon you'll be dancing to their tune. There, that should do it. Our destination turns out to be the high-rise apartment building next to UPX. Whoa! Awesome! Wait, seriously? She lives here? According to the address Faris gave me, she lives on the top floor, all the way up there. Did we get the wrong address? Don't tell me Faris is working for the organization. Nice delusion, man. The truth is stranger than fiction. Anyway, let's go in. When we called the top floor room via the intercom, we're greeted by the voice of an elderly man. Surprisingly, he lets us in immediately once I introduce myself as Hoen Kyoma. Just a moment, please. A real, live butler. Thanks, Kuroki-nya. I've never seen her wearing anything other than her usual maid uniform, so it's refreshing to see her in plain clothes. But why does she still have a cat ears on? Nya-nya, Mayushi and Darren-yan come too, Nyan. Ferris-chan, good afternoon, Nyan. Casual, Ferris-tan. Too cute. They followed me. If you don't want them here, I'll send them home. No fur off my back, Nya. Everyone's welcome, Nyan. Wait, you talk like that even in your own home? What do you mean, Nya? Gonna play dumb? Akiha Rumeho? Ferris is Ferris, Nya. Whatever. But what I really want to know is how you get to live in a luxury apartment in Akiba's best district. There's nothing to suggest that this room is lived in. No dirty clothes, no used dishware, not even a speck of dust. That butler, or maybe even some real maids, if there is a butler. There have to be maids, right? Must be constantly cleaning up. Ferris, just who are you? Like I said, Ferris is Ferris, Nyan. Don't play dumb. If you don't explain yourself, I'm leaving. How arrogant. We're the ones who came here to ask Ferris-tan for a favour, aren't we? Yeah, well, if you must know. This land originally belonged to my family, Nya. Huh? What did you just say? Oh, so that's why you're Akiha-san. Mayuri's exclamation connects the dots in my head. Akiha, you mean you're descended from the hereditary landholders of Akihabara? So she really is a rich girl character. By the way, Ferris has considerable influence on Akihabara's development in Young. It was Ferris who convinced the development board to actively promote moe culture in Akiba, Nya. Wow, that's amazing! I've been going to the development meetings since I was little, Nya. So basically, the chaotic changes in Akiba are all a result of this catgirl's whims? What a monster! But please keep this all a secret, Nyan. Why? You wanna know, Nya? That's because Ferris is Ferris, Nya. Damn you, catgirl. How dare you make a fool of me? I want all my fans to keep treating me the same as always, Nya. I'll treat you at full force. Mayushi is your fan too. Your mate spirit is really amazing. Mayuri and Daru might have fallen for her charms, but not I. I don't care about any of this. Do not defy me, Ferris Nyan, or I'll paint your expensive wallpaper with blood. You called me to your home so you could show off your status and try to gain leverage in our negotiations, but it's futile. For you are dealing with the insane mad scientist, Hoin Kyoma. What kind of reason is that? Yeah, perfect. Now Ferris will tremble in fear and beg for my forgiveness. Nyan, Ferris loves forceful men, Nya. No. What did she say? That's my line. Honestly, Ferris didn't want to talk so much about herself, Nya. Most people, when they learn who I am, stop seeing me as Ferris, Nya. They only see the Akiha name. Ferris and Akiha Rumeho want to be seen as separate persons, Nya. There's nothing to separate. You are Ferris Nyan, are you not? Nya? For once, I agree with you, Ocarin. Whenever she speaks Nyan and wears her cat ears, she is Ferris-tan. You're just being overly self-conscious, Ferris. I don't know, Nya. I'm serious. To me, you will always be the unbeatable cat-eared maid. Yeah, thanks, Kiyoma. Why is she thanking me? Now then, let's finish this idle gossip and get down to business. Ferris, you said there would be a price to pay in exchange for your help acquiring an IBN 5100. What's your price? Do not test the limits of my goodwill. If I unseal my right arm for even an instant, everything will be destroyed and nothing will remain. Just so you know. By me, yeah? These cat eaters have the power to negate all other powers, Nya and Kuya. When Kiyoma's power is unleashed, Ferris will stop it, Nya? I shouldn't have mentioned my hand to Ferris. Well, I guess I'll tell you, Nya. My price is to let me use your time machine, Nya. I see. I had a feeling that was it. I heard what you said at May Queen yesterday. You've built a time machine. Indeed. We have created the first successful time machine in human history. CERN was the first? But don't misunderstand. We call it a time machine, but it's not the kind you can hop in and fly to wherever you want. All we can do is send a 36-byte email to someone's phone in the past. But even that is worthy of a Nobel Prize in physics. It is a transcendental super invention that will alter the course of human history forever. You can send an email to someone in the past? That's awesome! Ferris wants to use it, yeah? The time machine is our lab's greatest secret. If you want to use it, then you must become a lab mem. A lab mem? What's that, Nya? Well, it means you get to become a part of our club. Mayushi would be super happy if Ferris-chan became a lab mem. Same here. That would be alright. Please join. I'm begging here. How do I become a lab mem, Nya? There's no contract. We only require that you perform the blood oath. The blood oath? Ferris, Nyan, if thou dost desire to join the hallowed order of labmems, then, by the code passed down in High Ancient from an age long forgotten, pledge thy flesh, thy bone, thy blood, and thy soul to the grail of heaven, and swear fealty everlasting. This duty fulfilled, the old gods shall grant thee thy lab mem number. Very well, Nya. I shall take the blood oath, Nya. Very well. Ferris, I invest you as lab mem 007. Perfect. So now I can use the time machine, Nya? Indeed. Not a word to anyone. Death to traitors. That's the law of the lab. Is it? No, Ocarina made it up just now. I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. Yeah, I've got it wrapped around my finger. What did you expect? She's just a 17-year-old girl. That cat girl thinks she's bargained with me to appease her lust for mankind's dream, the forbidden fruit that is the time machine. But she's dancing to the tune of Oh in Kyoma. Why did I agree to pay her price, you ask? It should be obvious. Then I twist my lips into a grin. My razor-sharp shark teeth are probably glistening right now. Damn, I wish I had shark teeth. That cat girl should be our guinea pig. I'm a monster? What a terrible thing to say. Not that you were wrong exactly. As planned, we are proceeding to the next phase of the experiment. This is the choice of Steins gate. L. Psi. Congru. Who are you talking to, Nya? No doubt she heard everything. It's too late, Faris Nyan Nyan. You've already taken the blood oath. If you break it, ruin shall befall you. There is no escape. Okay, Nya. So, where's the time machine, Nya? She's certainly in a hurry. The time machine, its name is the phone wave. Name subject to change. By the way, it's in our lab. This time, we'll make use of the phone wave, name subject to change's original function. In other words, we'll send the D-mail remotely. Kurisu should still be in the lab. She is my assistant, so I'll leave the phone wave, name subject to changes, set up to her. I ask Faris where she wants the D-mail to go. She says she's sending it to her father 10 years ago. I take down his email address. The destination is April 3, 2000. It has to be at 8 AM that day, so we use an online calculator to factor in leap years, resulting in 86,168 hours. So does that mean it has to keep going for 86,000 seconds? Won't Phone Wave Chan get tired? It doesn't actually have to run the entire duration. Our previous experiments have confirmed that. The mail reaches the past if you send it as soon as the discharge begins. In accordance with the butterfly effect, the remaining seconds should be cancelled out. The experiment never happened. The fact that the D-mail was sent is erased, leaving behind only the mail in the recipient's phone. At least, that's what our experiments have shown so far. I've finished my explanation. Now Faris just needs to decide what she wants to send. Finished writing what you want to send? What did you write? You sure it's something that'll change the past? Well... what happened to her usual confidence? It's embarrassing. Trade secret, Nyan. A secret? Nonsense, this is science. Unless we know what we're sending, we can't verify the results. What's that supposed to mean? No one said anything about science, Nya. I'm using the time machine for myself, not science, Nya. That's not fair. You want to talk? Taru, you horny fool, are you siding with Faris? And you call yourself a super hacker? Faris is keeping her phone hidden from me, and her stare tells me to mind my own business. Ocarina, it's probably something private, so I don't think you should pry. What? Even Mayuri's on Faris' side. This is bad. I thought I had Faris in the palm of my hand. Were they dancing to her tune all along? It's too late for regrets now. Let's just focus on the experiment. Hello? It's me. What's the situation? She hung up on me. Of course she did. Mayushi and I are the only ones who can deal with your act, you know. Again. Hello? It's Hoin Kyoma. Don't hang up. Oh, it's Okabe. I was sure it was just a prank call. It shows you my number, doesn't it? You were talking crazy, so I got scared and hung up. In other words, you fear the insanity of Hoin Kyoma. Well, I suppose you can't be blamed for... She hung up! Again! Like I said, we're the only ones who can put up with you. Grr. Let's try that once more. Hello? This is Okabe Rintaro. Sorry, but could you mess with the phone wave, name subject to changes settings a little? Please? Well, why didn't you say so? You're going to use the phone wave. I don't want to anger the guy downstairs, though. We're about to perform a critical experiment. Understand, assistant?